Hello, this is the Daily Reddit. We're going to be hitting the subreddit vaxxhappened. Let's get into it. Last flu season, my husband was at the doctor's office for a physical. After he was done, he was waiting to check out. A mum and teen daughter were behind him in line. He said the girl turned pale and fainted right at his feet. The teen's mum stood there, shocked, and my hubby yelled for someone to get a doctor. Several docs came running with a wheelchair to scoop her up. They asked, did she just get her flu shot? To which the mum said yes. They flung the girl's limp body into the wheelchair and said, don't worry, this happens all the time, as they quickly wheeled her away. There's no way that this is a true story. No doctor would say this happens all the time, because it does not happen all the time. I'm 8 months pregnant and don't plan on vaccinating my baby. I tried not to say anything about it to my family members because I knew how they would react. Now that they know, they're posting insensitive vaccine memes more than ever on Facebook, and my sister is even threatening to keep her children away from my baby. That's a good move because you can spread diseases. Any advice on how to handle this? Any articles or facts I can throw at them to try sway their ideas? I really don't know what to do here and feel like I shouldn't be judged by what I decide to do with my baby. Edit. My boyfriend doesn't support my decision to not vaccinate either, and it's been causing problems in our relationship. The day after I told him how I felt, December the 16th, he thought it would be funny to send me this meme. I cried for hours. Anti-vax mums who have been vaccinated and their children are all dead. The thing is, get your children vaccinated. Everybody around you are acting responsibly. I almost choked to death while eating food. I did my own research and discovered I am not alone. Thousands of people choke every year while eating, and hundreds of those people die. That's why I don't feed my kids. It's dangerous. Now, plenty of people will point out that food supposedly prevents starvation, and this might be true. But it's not completely fair to ignore all the dangers food poses, like choking, allergies, gingivitis, and garlic breath. I'm just saying, do your own research and decide what you think is best for your kids. If you choose to give your kids potentially deadly food, that's your problem, but as a parent, I don't think the government has any right to tell me that I need to feed my kids. So literally this person is just rinsing anti-vaxxers by using an example of food, because food has its own dangers. E. coli on your lettuce equals deadly. E. coli in your meningococcal vaccine is unicorn, perfect, all good, rainbow, praise the Lord. Now here we go, someone's posted to reply all these examples of proof. We literally have E. coli in our intestines naturally. Only certain strains are harmful. Yes, we do. So then what's the issue with them being in vaccines? What's the problem with them being in salad? It's causing an E. coli outbreak. So what you're saying is that E. coli shouldn't be ingested unless your body naturally produces it. What? Not even close. I'm saying that there are harmful strains of E. coli and there are strains that are not harmful. The ones that live in our bodies are the ones used in vaccines are not harmful, while the ones found in contaminated food are. That makes sense. The healthy E. coli, the healthy chick embryo culture, the healthy formaldehyde, the healthy monkey kidney cells. So we have established the fact there is a such thing as E. coli that isn't harmful, right? The most common example is the one I highlighted above, how certain strains do live in our intestines naturally. You agreed and implied that you understood this, but now you are changing your stance on it. No, explain it to me. What am I missing here? There is a difference between when something naturally occurs in your body and when you are injecting it from a foreign source. A foreign mass-produced source with little regulation. That's a logically flawed statement. There's this thing called the naturalistic fallacy, which claims that natural equals good. If you're using this logic, then you can easily say all forms of E. coli are good, because they are all naturally occurring bacteria. But we know for a fact this isn't true. Some of them cause major illnesses. If you're using this logic in terms of medicine specifically, you should know that pretty much anything you can purchase and use for medical purposes is not considered natural. Like, do you use toothpaste? Because that's not natural, and the scary chemicals in toothpaste get absorbed into our bodies via salivary glands. In addition to that, I strongly suggest you look into research-based medicine as well. What was life like before we had the medical advances today? 2. Little regulation. Okay, do you have any evidence to back this claim up? 3. Mass production is the only reason we have cars, easy, affordable, reliable access to food, birth control. It's why you have access to the damn internet via whatever device you are using. Last post, are you really anti-vax? So this person's been absolutely destroyed with all these facts that they can't even formulate a decent response. Vaccination should be mandatory by law. I can't imagine how much pain a kid will be in just because their parents were too stupid to know that vaccines doesn't cause autism. I had the idea for this post when I overheard some couple talk about how bad vaccines are and their kids are at risk, so they will be homeschooled. Okay, then rape should be mandatory by law. What? See, anything where things are mandatory by law, they shouldn't really be mandatory by law. It's too extreme. Unfortunately, you can't force people to have needles in their arms. Medical school. 6,700 pages of everything to be a doctor. That's about 30 million words. 11 pages about vaccines. 11 pages of the CDC schedule. How and when to give vaccines, period. One paragraph out of 6,700 pages about contraindications. The average paragraph is about 100 words. 100 words out of 30 million. 30 million. You really think a doctor knows more than an educated parent? You would be a special kind of stupid then. My God, this person, I don't know whether they're mocking or trolling or genuinely believe it. I'm unsure. Vaccinated kids go trick or treating. Peanut allergy, gluten-free allergy, no shellfish, got EpiPen, no milk products. Facebook. Scientific proof that vaccines work. Anti-vaxxers. Dead fish. Sad face. Okay, people, if you hear helicopters flying over your house, you might want to check your yard because they are dropping these rabies vaccines everywhere, supposedly for raccoons. Well, a helicopter flew over my house a few minutes later and I noticed something in my dog's mouth. Sure enough, one of these, and just that quickly she found it. Called the vet and that's what they told me. Supposedly it won't make your dog sick unless they eat quite a few of them, or eating the plastic may cause a little bit of vomiting. I myself have never heard about these, but I guess that's a thing. I'm unsure if it's legit. Maybe it looks legit, so I guess it is. But alas, that is it for the Daily Reddit. Please do come back for more. Subscribe, comment and like.